THC, I can't tell you, dog. I'm a man that do not cry a lot. I was ready to cry. Twitty in the city.
Aloha.
When did you get that? That's new.
My family sent this over to me from Hawaii.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
okay.
This is the canoe club from the Big Island.
Okay. I see you, family. I wear size XL, fam. Just saying.
Oh,
Mama, come on, hook me up.
Boom.
What's up? I'm Twitty. This is Twitty in the City. That is my beautiful co-host, THC, the Hawaiian comedian. Hence the shirt, hence the connection with the family. I'm serious though, Mama. I'm an XL. You know what? I'm not even petty. I'll take a large or a 2X. I want a gift from Mom.
We a Polynesian family. Ain't nobody just a large.
Got you. Mom, I'll take whatever. First gift, I will take whatever you give me because I will be appreciative of it. So, I got to get right into this, man. Speaking of Hawaii, got to travel. Last episode, if you didn't watch that, I'm a totally new man. I don't know who that was. I watched that episode. I looked like I was on my deathbed. I
didn't even like... Half that episode, I was just sitting there staring at you like, oh, he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right.
It was crazy, yo.
We was even late to start that one.
Yeah, that's what happens when I'm dead. Can't function. But yeah, watch that episode. It was a great experience. I went to Portugal for one of my childhood friends' wedding. It was great. But getting there was kind of a struggle.
What do you mean?
And you ready for this?
Yeah.
I hope we got no American airline people.
Why?
But they did me dirty.
What do you mean?
My first time with them, I will not be flying American, bro.
Oh, what's wrong? What happened with AA?
Dog, AA. What didn't they do for me? So, and I know, let me just go ahead and put it out there. I know it is not done on purpose. I know it is not their fault. But if something's gonna happen, you gotta work with me. I'm a very nice guy.
Man, see now I'm like, come on, stop. Just tell me.
Okay. Supposed to go from Boise, Phoenix.
Okay.
Phoenix, Philly, Lisbon. Easy.
So Philly straight to the next.
Yes.
Okay.
That part never changed. Getting to freaking Philly changed. So, on the plane, get to Phoenix. Automatically, flight has just already been changed.
What do you mean?
Like, I get off the plane,
okay,
take off airplane mode.
Got you.
And doesn't say, like, flight delayed or just says flight has been changed. So now you're going to go from Phoenix to Columbus, Ohio, from Columbus to Philly.
Why did Columbus get put in the middle of that?
It never said. It just said due to something. Like
they picked somebody up.
I don't know what happened.
They picked somebody up.
So in Phoenix, flight gets delayed. And I'm like, now I got another stop. And you're going to cost me my Philly. Because for Philly, my wife went with me. I did take my wife to Lisbon, if anybody's wondering. Can't leave the missus. There was a 3-hour window from when Phoenix to Philly was supposed to have a 3-hour layover. Okay. I like that. I love that.
Gives you plenty of time.
Plenty of time. You can give me an hour delay, I'm still in there. But when you throw another stop, now my whole window's getting condensed.
Oh, almost more than half.
Yeah. So Phoenix gets delayed 40 minutes. I'm like, okay. And from Phoenix to Columbus is a almost 2-hour flight. Okay. So now I'm like, my window is just getting crushed. Get to Columbus. Columbus gets delayed. So we get to Columbus. Love this lady. Her name was, what was her name? It started with an M, but either way, sweet attendant lady. I go to her and I'm like, hey, here's my situation. My flight now in Columbus to Philly leaves in an hour. I got a flight in Philly that leaves in 55 minutes. I don't think we're going to make that. Little did I know, she is literally at the podium of a flight that's leaving for Philly in 5 minutes. And she's like, well, why don't I just put you on this one? And then you'll get there
Before the other one goes.
And I said, let's do it. So then I'm like, you know what? American Airlines, I like y'all. Got me and my wife changed up. She said, yeah, we're going to be boarding in literally 2 minutes. Like she literally said, don't even go pee. I'm like, cool, we made it. We in there. I go sit down. This is also where I messed up. I started flexing and bragging. I sat down and told my wife, I said, we good now. I said, we about to be boarding in 2 minutes. Going to take like 15 minutes for people to get on. Taxi, land, gonna have 40 minutes to transition from one to the other and even stop and get something to eat before we get on this 6-hour plane ride. Why did that flight I was supposed to leave in 2 minutes didn't leave until the original flight I was on in Columbus?
So the one you was originally scheduled to get on to fly into Philly, that's the one that they actually put you on, but made you think that you was getting on one that was earlier.
Yes. And the reason that happened was we're on this new plane finally. Like it was a 40-minute delay. We finally get on it, go to hit the runway. One of the engines die.
No. Well, I'm glad it died on the runway and not in the air.
So like, yeah, you just you know when you hear the plane go,
Yeah.
it was, and I was like, I don't like that. So then he's like, so we got a taxi back
on one engine,
and then we're gonna put you on a flight that's leaving for Philly.
Man, that's another hour.
So yeah, so then that flight took longer. So then I already knew we're not making that flight. So we missed that flight. Get to Philly, and they're like, I'm like, hey, I already missed my flight. You already emailed my wife. We got meal voucher. We got hotel. I just want to know, where do I go
from here? Yeah.
Well, I just said, where do I go for customer service so I can just confirm what time is the next flight?
Right.
So this was at gate. This was like at gate B10. She's like, oh, just go down by gate B25. Customer service window's there. Cool. I get down there.
And no customer service window.
Not only is there no customers, no, that's not even worse. Here's the worst part. There are 3 tenants at that customer service window, but they said they're closed.
What time was this?
10. No, my flight left at 9 East Coast time, and we were late by, it was like 9:40. 9:40, 9:50. There's 3 tenants there on a computer, and they are literally telling all of us,
they're closed.
Yeah, we can't help you. This one is shut down. We can't look up stuff. Then why the hell are you still behind the computer? Like,
yeah, you shouldn't even be there.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even be standing there.
But you know what? Didn't argue. I just said, so where can I go? If you just go down to C25.
Oh, so now we in a whole different alphabet category.
Yeah,
we went from B to C.
And by the way, B25 was the end of B. So now I got to go all the way back through B, get to C, and then go to the end of C. THC.
You went right back to the same person, huh?
No. It gets worse, dog, and it's crazy. Why?
And this is all in Philly or all in Ohio?
All in Philly.
Okay.
I'm in Philly, but I missed that flight.
Got you. So
Why?
now you're like, what am I supposed to do? You coming down?
Yeah.
Down to B. Now you got to head back to C.
I'm back to C.
Okay.
I get to the end of C. There is the line of lines, just long.
Yeah, because everybody got told to go to C.
Yeah, like if C25 is where the customer service is, I got in line at like C18.
Let me ask you this. Did you pass that line when you was going to B first?
No, because C25, they thought it was slick. C25 was around the corner, so therefore you can't see that it's right there.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would have headed to C.
Gotcha.
So we are in line. C25, I get in line around like C18. Lady, bless her soul, just gets out of line from the front and just walks in the middle and says, I'm just letting y'all know because I heard this. They only got one guy at the window, but he supposedly can't take care of flights. So they now calling people to come help us. And they're only going to have 2 more, and they're 15 minutes away. So do what you want. But they only got one person at the window, and he can't even do anything. So if I was you, I'd just wait till tomorrow.
Tomorrow. You stayed the night there.
Oh no.
No, I mean, you stayed the night in that city.
Yes. Had to stay the night. So then my wife gets on the phone, talks to So no, sorry, I backtrack. So then we go to our baggage claim to get our bags. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot my shot. I'm gonna go to baggage claim and just see if they can help me. Really, I know they can't because they baggage claim.
Correct.
But I was like, ain't nobody.
Maybe they know something.
Yeah, they know something.
Okay.
And this is what happens when you're nice and you just have a conversation because you get answers. I walk in there and this lady just has that look that the person before me chewed her out. Nothing she did, but probably just was talking to her wrong because I walk up and she's just like, what can I do you for?
So this is everybody that's already coming back to collect their stuff to move away because everything is
because everything's
so you walking up to grab your stuff.
I'm walking up. No, I'm just walking up to go get help. And she's just like, what'd you lose? What flight? And I'm like, I didn't lose anything. I said, I'm also going to warn you. There's customer service people at gate C25 and there's a long line and there's nobody there. So you might get people. I said, I'm coming here to just ask, is there a phone number you can give me so that I can figure out what flight I want to be on? I said, I do not have a bag that is missing. I got my bags. And if you cannot help, I understand. I said, but I just need a phone number.
Yeah, very polite.
So I can figure out.
Yeah.
And she just leaned back and just said, baby, I got you. Like that relief that she was just like, the fact you didn't try to cuss me out. Not only did she give me and my wife the phone number, she gave us the freaking extension to get straight through to somebody.
Mm-hmm. This is Jeffrey.
And she wrote
this is Jeffrey's
she wrote it
extension.
down. You know how sometimes you got to look through a book?
Uh-huh.
She pulled out a notepad and just wrote it down. Said, you're going to call this number.
Hit this extension, yep.
Hit number 1 or number 2. I can't remember. And then it's going to ask you for this extension. And you just put that, and that's going to put you right through, baby. I said, ooh, thank you, girl. Thank you so much.
Got it all done?
Got it done. Then we're headed to the Airbnb, or not the Airbnb. We're headed to the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Gave us a food voucher.
Food voucher.
Yeah. So they gave us a voucher for Ruby Tuesday.
Okay.
11 o'clock. Now it's like 11:30, almost midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Because I done did all that walking, stood in some lines, took a while.
They was open at this time still?
Ruby Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's where the sad part comes in. I'm hungry.
Yeah. No, I know your eating schedule.
So the guy on the bus hyped it up.
Oh, so you just sitting back drooling.
Oh.
Just you could taste it.
Man, we driving. He's like, all right, this what's gonna happen. You're gonna get in. They got a couple people up there to check you in. You just tell them your name. We're ready for you. Like, I got you. Like, just walk in. And then, hey, Ruby Tuesday, if you got a voucher in the same parking lot, they got some bomb happy hours. They're going to be open for you because, you know, you got the food voucher. Just walk on in. They're going to take care of you. They got some bomb happy hours because it was during the weekday. It was a Tuesday. So they're like, I think he said they got like Taco Tuesday special, tequila shot Tuesday.
So that you just like, my whole starvation is going to leave here in a second.
I'm going to send this my buddy Rob, who lives here, is watching this, but I need to screenshot the text that I sent him of what I was ordering. Like, I had it lined up. I said, he was like, how's your day going? I said, this day has been so effed, but they said they got Ruby Tuesday. I said, I'm getting 3 different meals and each meal's going to have a drink. And he said, you got it lined up? I said, yeah, I'm going to tell them I want a lager with my mozzarella cheese sticks. I said, for an entree, I'm going to want either a Jack and Coke or a Captain and Coke with a burger and fries and fry sauce. And I said, for dessert, I said, I'm going to want either wings or an actual dessert. I said, but I'll be taking a shot of tequila. Like, I lined up. I was ready to.
So all you had to do was just walk in, show them, boom, I'm done.
Yep. So he's saying all that, and he's like, but if you don't want that, also, he was like, right up at the window, we're going to have like 5 or 6 different takeout menus. They'll DoorDash them to you, meet you in the lobby. They're all open. Like, you guys are good. You guys are good. I'm like, yes, that's what I want to hear. Like, just feed me. Like, give me something to end the day. We get to the hotel. There's only one man checking us in. So it takes 15 minutes. I get to the front and I'm like, hey, when we pulled in, the guy said that Ruby Tuesday was in the parking lot. I didn't see it. Guy's like, oh yeah, it's the next block over and they're closed. THC, I never wanted to slap somebody.
Yeah, but you got to go back and find that driver, not that dude that told you that.
Yeah, dog, I think my wife saw me and I was a loss for words, dog. I was crushed.
So what did you end up doing then?
He did it.
I mean, you gotta eat something still. You already hungry. You already drooling all over everybody in the bus trying to get out to this thing from the shuttle. You sitting there in this thing going, you making lists. You texting a menu list of what you about to get to other people.
Dog.
You ready for this? So now, no, there's no way you can't get fed.
No, I had to gather myself first though, because I was.
No, I get you. I get you.
I was ready to my wife looked at me and just said, are you okay? I said, I just need a moment. Just give me a moment to process it. I can't have
a moment and some crackers.
I can't have that mozzarella. Bro, I was dreaming about that beer. I was dreaming about it. I wasn't even going to be petty. I was going to say whatever logger can get it to me the fastest, and I need mozzarella sticks.
Yep.
I was ready. So I gathered myself. They had 5 takeout menus for 5 different spots. Chinese, 2 Chinese, Mexican, 2 pizza, and like a Ruby Tuesday, but something else.
But they was all ready to go.
But yeah, they had the takeout menus. So I'm like, let's go upstairs. Let's put the bed. Let's sit on the bed.
Hold on. You still can't use your voucher right now, right? Or can you use your voucher for any of these?
No, I can only use my voucher for
Ruby Tuesdays, right? Yeah.
So I'm like, I just need to go upstairs, get away from people, and let's gather ourselves and let's figure out what we want to eat. So get upstairs, drink some water, and just get my shoes off, get my shirt off, get my pants. I'm just in my underwear sitting on the bed, and I'm like, cool. We're going to be all right. Why did my wife look up every last one of those takeouts, and they were all also closed?
Because that's the way it happens. Because that's the way it happens. If it's going to rain, it's going to pour.
And
you should have known that just by the time he said that one dude was across the street was closed. You should have just said right then and there.
Again, I had to have something to hold on to, dog. I had to have something.
Pull the Band-Aid off.
And it was sad, too, because my wife, she even said, she was like, what sounds good? I said, Mexican. And I was like, no disrespect, but I was like, I know they going to be open.
Nope.
Chinese and Mexican restaurant, they going to be open.
Depends.
Closed.
Yep.
Hit the Chinese spot.
Yep.
Closed. And I was like, F it. Pizza, they always open. Closed. Restaurant. Just, I ain't never been more sad at my wife.
So what'd you do? Just go to
telling me everything is closed.
So what'd you do? Just go to a gas station and grab a Rice Krispie treat and
No, we DoorDashed Wendy's. And then half our order was wrong for Wendy's.
Yeah, because that dude was still asleep. It was hella late. How late was that?
We ate
midnight.
We ate at midnight.
Yeah, so that dude in the DoorDash, he was probably on his 98th delivery.
Fries was cold. Wrong burger. Wrong Frosty. Wrong drink.
See, now with all these things happening, there would have been a point in my travels that I would have just looked and been like, maybe somebody don't want me to go.
I didn't know what it was. It was
one after the other.
It hurt. The only silver lining was the flight from Philly to Lisbon wasn't until 9 p.m. the next day. So at noon, I went and got that Ruby Tuesday and used that voucher.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%.
I had to.
No, that's getting spent.
I told my wife, she was like, what do you want to do tomorrow? I looked at her, I said, I don't care what we do.
Bro, I'd have been walking.
But at 12 o'clock, we going to Ruby Tuesday.
I'd have been walking on that plane with the cheese sticks. Oh, yeah.
I was like, this voucher is getting used.
Yep. Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm getting that. 100%. I don't care what day it
100%.
is. I'm getting that Ruby Tuesday. But no, man, just American Airlines they just hosed me in so many ways. Communication it wasn't clean. It wasn't fluid. Then on the way back was fine, but then it was also petty from Dallas to Boise.
What do you mean petty?
So, because again, they was delayed and running late.
Okay. I'm
in group 7, and they're like, group 7, you can now board. Also, We are out of overhead space, so just go ahead and check your bag with us now. Why? When I got on that freaking plane, there was 25 spots open for overheads.
Well, why would they mention that?
I don't know. I think it was because they were freaking delayed and they wanted to try to speed up the process.
Yeah, but when you check your bags, don't you got to pay for that now instead of?
No, that's what they thought. That's why they were slick. They were covering for the pay. They were like, no fee. It's just, but it has to go to your final destination.
Ooh.
So it wasn't like a drop it off and when you taxi. And then when you land at your next destination, it'll be beside you. It say no, it's going to sit to your final destination.
Right.
But I was pissed at the fact that if there would have been only 5 spots left, I would have been cool. I counted, dog. And my wife also counted.
25.
I had 25, she had 22. But either way, there was over 15 spots. And you just flat out lied and said there's no more overhead space.
Yeah. But this shouldn't have been a good thing, though? No. Unless you checked everything already.
No, it's just the fact. Why lie? Like, why not communicate with your own freaking team and just say, hey, overhead space is getting limited. I can't guarantee everybody gonna have one. So if you want to, don't flat out just say there is no more space. Okay. Yeah, like why you lying? Like it.
They're trying to cover for something else.
Yeah. So I don't know. If you're an American airline person, I ain't mad at you as an individual, but your company. My first time flying with them, I did not like it.
That's crazy because I've flown American. I've had no problem.
Dog, I've never had it to whereas every flight to go somewhere.
Nah, when I had an issue. Even when I went to Philly, I flew from here to Philly, and I flew American.
Dog, every flight was not one flight was on time leaving.
Oh, you know what?
I take that back. The only one was in Boise.
I take it back. I flew United.
See?
My bad.
And I bang with United, Southwest, and Delta. I bang with them.
I'm not touching Delta. I've had way too many problems with Delta. I'm not saying Delta's a bad company. No, don't get mad at me out there. Whoever's working for Delta, don't get mad. I'm just
I agree.
I've never had a good experience. United,
United's been clean. I've had like one delay, and by delayed, like a 30-minute.
30 minutes, yeah.
Not no freaking hour
or a whole day.
And then you put me on the same plane I was originally
on. Here's a voucher to some place that's closed.
THC, I can't tell you, dog. I'm a man that do not cry a lot. I was ready to cry.
That's what I'm saying. Like trips like that get me to thinking, like I start getting into universal thinking, like maybe I shouldn't be on this trip. Right. Maybe there's something telling me I need to turn around.
But I also wanted to go. So I was like, I'm also determined.
Let's go.
Why
it's
I
happening.
left early.
Yeah.
But it was the food, dog. And that was the other thing. Because everything was delayed, I didn't have time to go get food. But if I would have probably had time to get food in between, I wouldn't have been so mad. I'd be like, that sucks that Ruby Tuesday.
No, that's why you got it. That's why you got to go like me. When I go, my bag that I carry on, I got something to eat in that bag.
I'm about to be that guy.
I got something to eat, and that's the exact reason why.
Because I hit that.
Oh yeah,
my fuel. You ever had in one of those old cars where your meter is below the E?
Oh yeah,
that's how I felt.
Yep.
Like I looked at my wife, and she just looked at me and was like, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I just want to go upstairs, and I just need to sit."
Just leave me alone for a second.
I need to process. And I can't be sitting at the Ruby Tuesday bar. I was THC. I can't tell you, dog. My friend will tell you. Rob, if you listening, that's why I didn't text you back when he asked. He literally said, "Did you make it to Ruby Tuesday?" I didn't text him till the next day.
Yeah, because he was hella mad.
I was like, because I might cuss him out.
Yeah, and it's not his fault.
Yeah.
Why you got to ask me about that? Right. Why you got to say it like that? You didn't have to say it. You didn't have to say it like that. How was Ruby Tuesdays? That's how that text gonna come back.
I'm just glad I had enough energy because I was like, I can't do that to him. It is not his fault. He has been in my corner this whole night. Oh, bro. So yeah, American Airlines. I can't do it.
United is on.
You will not. Oh, United. I'm gonna pay that extra. I will not hit American Airlines. I can't do it. I can't do it. So, comment below. What's your favorite airline? Clearly, I will not judge if it's American Airlines. I'm glad you had a great experience because I don't wish that on nobody.
Yeah.
It was ugly.
And even the ones that we have, I guarantee you, like the ones that we say, when we say United, there's going to be somebody that's going to come and be like, oh, no, not United. United is this and that. And like, there's like, oh, hey, to each its own right now.
To each its own. So, yeah, get in the comments. Let me know what you can do either one. Which airline you love and which one is a no-go, like me and American Airlines. So get in the comments. I had to share it, mainly because, like I said, the food it hurt me. I need fuel. I need fuel to function.
Bro, I know. I work with you. I know.
I tank fast when I ain't got food.
He said my below the E.
Bro, it was there was no recovering. I'm Twitty. That's THC. Comment below. Favorite, not favorite airline. I got no disrespect if you American Airline, because I love you guys, because you guys are our community and our family. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Until next time, we out.